to roll out.
How we doing, folks? Sail Cougar here. I'm in the WZ-120 GFT, Tier 8 TD, one of my preferred tanks, my go-to tanks, along with the WZ-113 GFT and Tier 10 Hori. I do play other tanks, I do play heavies and mediums, but in this map, when I get the chance, I like to use this beastie. Now what I want to talk about is, what have they got in this one anyway? What's that? A bat chat? GSOR is it? Could be, aye. RHM, that's a Scorpion. T77, maybe? A wee AMX, and I think that's an IS. Could be an IS2 or no, it's an IS, that tier. Right, what I want to talk about on this video is mathematics. Does mathematics play a part in Blitz? Well, simply yes. Knowing your enemy's reload speed, their penetration capabilities, their damage caused per shot, etc. all come in to numbers, figures, maths. They all play a part in knowing how you can use mathematics to beat them, or retreat, relocate and assess the gameplay until you make your next move.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Knowing your own reload speed, your penetration capabilities and your damage caused per shot are also major factors. There's so many players when you ask them, you know, what's your reload speed now? Oh, I don't know, I'd have to look. You need to learn this stuff. It's basic maths. But knowing all these figures allows you the knowledge to either run, hold ground, or as said, retreat, relocate and reassess the situation. What are you up against? Does he reload quicker than you? Knowing what his reload speed is gives you a benefit. You'll either reload quicker than he will, or he will load quicker than you will. Will he hit harder? Can he pen you? What ammo is he using? Checking what the figures are when you get a bounce tells you whether it was an AP or an APCR or a heat round or an HE, especially HE because it's usually a little bit higher, and if it doesn't, they're not supposed to bounce, but they do. But other parts of mathematics that play their part in the game are the damages that you can cause. The module damage and the crew damage. Now I did a video about 2-3 years ago maybe on module and crew damage, and I've linked that on the page. Worth reviewing, worth having a look at it. If you haven't seen it before, go and have a look at it, it's quite interesting. But as towards figures, maths, damage wise, if you cause damage to the engine, it halves the speed of the tank. If you cause damage to the ammo rack, it slows down the reload speed. If you hit the fuel tank, it slows the tank down. Hit the tracks, it halves the traverse of the tank, i.e. it can't turn as quick as it used to. Hit the gun in the barrel, and the dispersion of the barrel, his shot, is increased. So if his dispersion was 0.25, it is now 0.5. Because it doubles. The turret, damage of the turret. These are all yellow damages, by the way. Damage the turret and it takes it down to a half turn. Instead of a full turn, it takes forever. If you damage it red, then it just doesn't turn at all. He has to turn the tank to shoot you. Get the optics, he can't see, his view range is cut. It's all maths, all figures. You've got to try and put all this in. So if you see a green icon on damage on a tank that you've hit, it means he's used a repair kit. If you see it twice, he's got 2 repair kits coming. So if you hit him again and cause more damage and he repairs it, he's used both repair kits. That gives you the opportunity to plough in and cause more damage because his tracks are done, his gun's done, his optics are done, or if you've hit the ammo rack, try and hit it again, or the engine, try and hit it again, set it on fire or just blow it up. So does math play a playing part in Blitz? Yeah, it does. Figures, figures, figures. You have to look at them all, learn them all. You don't have to learn them all, but the main basics are what your tank's capable of. And the longer you play and the more tanks you come up against, remembering what they fired at, what they penetrated at, what the damage they caused at, it all comes into effect. So, just a little bit of talk through while that game was playing on how figures play a major part in Blitz. One of the other figures that's given me a gripe just now is when you get to 22 battles in a row and you've been lower tiered regardless of what tier you pick. Unless you go to tier 10 and then you're not going to get lower tiered. But if you're trying to do missions to kill light and medium tanks, you obviously go to tier 4 and below. Everybody does it. But when you pick a tier 1 and you're tiered up against tier 2s, 6 of them, and then you go, oh, okay, bugger it, I'll go to tier 2. So you go to tier 2 and you end up being high tiered up against tier 3s. And it goes right through to tier 6. I thought, I'll go to tier 6, I'll jump into the Cryos, I'm safe there. No, Wargaming said no. Mikey, you're up against tier 7s. Yeah, figures. Go figure. Stay safe, folks. Have fun.